Okay, so guys, I hope everybody. Kwame Dan, so I was waiting for you people. Oh, we asked anyone want to give an update.
Why is Sylvester sitting in the laptop like he owns the place?
Who's the what?
I told him to be going to the president.
Oh, Lenny. So that's how I do.
Why is he sitting there like he owns?
Anyone from Kwame Dan so want to give us updates on what has been going on? Hello, what have you guys been doing since you came back from your holidays, your vacation? We want to hear from you.
Hello, madam.
Uh-huh.
Please, this is Raphael.
Who is this? Bismarck or Raphael? Okay.
Please, we are facing network problem. Trying to sort it out.
I couldn't hear you.
We are facing having some network problem, so we are trying to sort it out.
Okay. What are some of the problems?
Some of the numbers are not well connected, so we are setting it.
Some of the what?
The meetings, the link that we used to enter the meeting.
Uh-huh.
And they have been like, I don't know how it comes and it got missing. So we are struggling on how to connect it back.
You talking about the Google Classroom?
Yes, please.
Or you could have email text me on WhatsApp the whole time. So how come it
Okay,
never
madam.
dawned on anyone to send a message on WhatsApp to say we need a link to the Google Classroom, guys?
Yeah, sorry, madam.
I keep telling you, let me say this, right? I don't want you guys to ever stumble on a problem and just give up. That is not how we are going to do this stuff. We don't stumble on issues and use that as an excuse of why we didn't do ABCD. We stumble on an issue and then we ask ourselves, what can I do? Or what can be done? Who can I reach out to? Am I making sense? You don't just say,
Okay,
we
madam.
have an issue, and then you just lift your hands up and say, mean to me, yeah, I can't, and then you let it be.
That's the company.
You have to always ask yourself, who can we connect to? Because I text you guys on the WhatsApp group. May text him. So for you to say you have an issue and not reach out, to me, it's a deliberate act. And you guys are already behind. So you should have just a matter of texting and to say, so, okay, can I get access to ABCD? And I could have. Takrade wasn't able to log into themselves. They forgot the link. And I also shared with him. He messaged me and I sent it. So I don't want you guys to always think, say, Asemno or the issue now you guys are going through, no. And yeah, something so tedious or something so crazy. You are shy, afraid, or intimidated. There is nothing like that. Don't ever feel that way. If something is not working, I keep telling you guys, tell us, okay? So if you've been able to me here to make life a little bit easier for you guys, tell us. Don't keep it on yourself and then overtrain. Saturday, when we come to class, then you tell me, say, oh, you mean your way, ABCD. Something that we could have resolved it before we got here. I'm gonna send the link to you guys on WhatsApp. But please, I don't want this thing to be happening. And say more, if it's the internet that is whatever issue, please put it on the platform. Share it. If you do something great, share it. I like when Raphael or Yenenyama, he shares. And let us know, so whatever that we are teaching, you guys are really picking up. One idea, if it's good news, bad news, issues, concerns, share. Men fanyama show emanin didi ho. Am I making sense, guys?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna send a link to you guys. But today
Okay, madam.
is that the only thing? How has the bridge building how has it been for you guys to come together to build a bridge? By the way, I love it. I saw the videos and the pictures. Good job. But I want to hear from you guys. How was the experience
Okay,
like?
madam.
Okay. Anybody else? Lucky, Abigail, Benedict? Oh, okay. Anyone want to share the experience with the building the bridge and the MBOT, the robots?
Madam, please, you mean the bridge?
How was it? How was the experience? What are the issues that you guys encountered?
Yes. We're not able to get there. Madam, please,
Me too.
Hello, madam. We were able to come out with a successful as you have to construct. And some of the encounters is how to get some of the materials, like the boxes and the other stuff. You have to go around and look for it. But for God being so great, we are able to come out with a successful job.
Okay. So what I am hearing is that finding the supplies was not easy because one, you guys are on campus, right? Is that what it is?
Yes, please.
Okay. So when we go to Ghana, right? Just to give an idea, or when we come to Ghana, one of the biggest issue is pollution. Remember that, guys. And
yes,
one of the biggest issue is environmental, what's it called? When it comes to our environment and how we dispose of our trash and stuff. The reason why I said look for items within your environment to build or to create the bridge. Yes, I know when it came to glue, all those things you have to buy, and then access. But when it came to the main materials and stuff, the goal was to find things around you to create. And the reason was I wanted you guys to learn that within your environment, there are things that you can use to create stuff. Am I making sense?
Yes, please.
Okay, so that is one of the biggest things. Like Ghana needs help when it comes to recycling. And let me share this. Well, I don't want to generalize it because I don't know what other countries are doing, so I don't want to generalize any situation.
Processing materials and products. Waste nations in Ghana. Is in partnership with the Pulitzer Center. Ever wondered where most of the clothes you took
Hello, madam.
store?
Hello.
Yeah. Can you see the video?
I can't hear you.
Do you guys see the video?
On WhatsApp or
are you looking at your screen?
Please on WhatsApp.
No, are you seeing your screen? The meeting. Are you in the meeting?
Madam.
Do you guys, hello, Raphael. Does anybody else see the screen I'm sharing?
Hello.
Hello?
Pure lottery.
Importers of used garments. I got some good days and some bad days, or now the same. Choice Asiama. How bad? How bad? Yes. Like
I stopped it.
Yeah, that's what will come to that.
Okay, let's try again. I'm trying again. Okay, guys, I'm coming.
You are not playing game, right?
Okay, madam.
Okay.
David, you are not playing game, right? And Christopher, you are not playing game, right? Okay.
What internet are we on?
Kweku,
Oh,
can you guys here should be able to tell us the pictures. Maybe you are sharing to the other side.
no, no. I went to here. Hold on. The sound is not even coming.
Patience.
Far more heavily in developing nations. An estimated 20 million people are thought.
Okay, sorry. I don't know what's going on with the weeks now. Yeah.
Run their livelihood, wasting, collecting, disposing,
Thought to earn their livelihoods in the global waste
in consequences of handling waste are born far more heavily in developing nations. In his previous story, Fred de San Lazaro reported on the impact of used car and electronic waste imports in Ghana. Today, the waste from textiles is reported to the Pulitzer Center. If you've ever wondered where most of the clothes you took to the thrift store they've been picked over, this is one like this. Antalanto Market in Ghana's capital, Accra. I got here at 6 on Saturday morning and business was already in full swing. As she's done for years, Lizzie Maltry snipped open a bale of denim jeans. It was fresh off the boat. Good part of the pile, she said, maybe on well worn.
This was saying like it's trash.
The torn is a famous
It's torn. And it's funny and faded. Nobody buy it.
It's pure lottery. Vendors don't know exactly what they'll find in the bundles they buy from importers of used garments. There's some good days and some bad days, or they're all the same. Joyce Asiama is sorting through her own morning pile.
All bad.
All bad.
Yes. Look at the colors. Black, 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 black. Yes. They like the bright colors like this. You have to reduce the price.
You have to reduce the price.
Yes. You have this. Yes, we don't like it.
You're looking for stretch waist.
Yeah, yes. That's cool.
Some days, now Fury says she discards up to a half of these clothes.
Straight to the bottom.
Out in the dustbin. No, do you know what happens to it from the dustbin?
It's where you go and use it to catch fire.
As fuel.
In that food, yeah.
Fuel for some of the fires at a vast dump site where electronic waste is. incinerated to recover metals like copper. But much of the textile waste lands up in lagoons and waterways leading into the Atlantic Ocean, which sends a lot of it right back to shore.
The biggest problem we have is rubbish.
34-year-old fisherman Rahman Bakshi told us the nets catch from boats here gather a lot of rubbish alongside fish.
Now we are starting collecting the rubbish, taking water again, collect the fish to one town.
It's one more headache for communities already struggling with unpredictable weather conditions and large commercial fleets that leave very little for small operators to catch, and fishmongers like Mariam Abubakari to sell.
Nothing. I mean, it's like sometimes there's nothing that ever goes up empty handed. Yeah. I'm saying that with this situation, how can I make money instead of my family?
It's very obvious to see all the physical and visible pollution along these beaches with all of the textile waste. What's less visible but equally as consequential is the sheer volume of microplastics and synthetic stuff that will
polyester blended in 100% polyester.
Liz Rickett started a nonprofit here in 2011, attempting on various efforts to repurpose or upcycle waste, creating new garments or products like this fiberboard. We talked about it in my return from Ghana.
Our team is recruiting plastic waste on the beach on a weekly basis. Every single week, that waste is replenished.
She's American. She spent years in New York and London as a designer. It's that she says it's a volume business. It went from 5 with garments sold cheaply in low-wage countries and marketed incessantly, he says.
It's driven on this scarcity mindset that tells you that if you don't buy this thing right now, you are not going to fit in, or you are not going to have that second date. You know, whenever we feel insecure, we're pulling up our phone and we're scrolling and seeing if there's something we want to buy.
The result, a lot of excess is donated to thrift stores who sell perhaps 10% of it. Their excess is bought by middlemen exporters, finds up in countries like Ghana, which Rickett says have almost no capacity to recycle.
We're proud of what we're doing, but we're not delusional. There's no way that we can meaningfully scale if brands continue to overproduce, because we will just continue.
We reached out to the American Apparel and Footwear Association, which said in a statement that the industry would support federal policies and regulations to encourage textile to textile recycling and the necessary infrastructure to support it. Another group, the U.S. Fashion Industry Association, added in its the industry is intentionally making clothing that will go to landfills or to developing countries. They referred us to a group they support called Accelerating Circularity. Formed 5 years ago, it has launched a number of preliminary trials it hopes someday to scale up, promoting the so-called circular economy, more reuse, less disposal, and proper recycling.
Well, the idea would be that it does go somewhere where it's adequately recycled.
The University of California Berkeley professor Kate O'Neill, who studied the global waste industry, says recycling won't come close to solving the problem.
You're really talking about how to switch off that tap.
Get people to buy fewer clothes.
Yeah, fewer clothes, better made, people repair them. But again, it's partly changing people's mindsets. There has been a shift.
Liz Rickett senses a shift in mindset, not just among consumers, but the fashion industry, especially given the increasing visibility of the excess, she says, the climate and the environmental consequences.
Most of the brands have said, look, we hear you.
At the same time, she said she's not calling for
Hey, it's such an for ages, for decades.
Mike Anani, environmental journalist and pioneer consultant, remembers walking along the beaches 2 decades ago. And like most Canadians, his family bought secondhand clothes.
And in the past, it was good business. All the traders, and even the general public, yeah. People would go to the market and buy sheep. They would laugh for decades.
Continental Market, Joyce Asiama yearns for a return to that time.
Ghana is not a government place. Now the student bring it here. We want quality things, like stylish ones.
Some U.S. states and the European Union have begun or will begin requiring garment retailers to collect and recycle used clothes. The system is expected to be modeled after similar efforts at electronics retailers who add a recycling fee when goods are purchased. Currently, just 20% of discarded textiles are actually collected. For the PBS NewsHour, this is Fred DeSanto-Lazaro in Accra, Ghana.
Thomas in Minnesota.
If you don't change it, who's gonna change it? So it still looks like that.
Guidance with AI works for you and your customers.
Big business.
To be plastic bottles, and they're being turned into polyester. The fabric makes up more than half of all of our clothing. And one company in India called Sri Ringa can turn about 1.5 million plastic bottles into polyester in a single day.
That is going to be almost more than tripled in the next couple of years.
Turns out there's plenty of appetite for it. More and more fashion brands like Adidas, Nike, and Shein are trying to increase the amount of polyester made from recycled plastics in their lines, often marketing them as more sustainable. But why is so much of what we wear made from plastic to begin with? And how do you turn a bottle into clothing? The Sri Ringa company spends about 25 metric tons of polyester on a daily basis. The founder, Kay Sankar, is proud of every filament his factory spins, but it's taken decades of trying to get here.
I felt like doing something to society by doing recycling.
Today, he runs the business alongside his son, Sandil, who quit his job in IT to help his dad.
I wanted to be an entrepreneur and I wanted to be an entrepreneur in India.
Globally, we produce about 600 million of these bottles every year, and most of them are not recycled. In India, waste pickers collect and deposit them at sorting sites like this one, where workers crush and bale them for sale. Every month, Sri Ringa buys about 900 metric tons of trash from companies like this one. But all it really wants is PET. That's short for polyethylene terephthalate, one of the most common types of plastic. At Sri Ringa's factory, the first step to getting it is separating the valuable bottles from the caps, labels, and glue. Mixing in other plastics could ruin the final material, but getting to pure PET is very time-consuming.
We have a lot of advanced sensing technologies, which are used to separate PET, PVC, all the other plastics.
Bottle caps are usually made from polypropylene, kind of plastic that Sri Ringa doesn't recycle. So they sell them to another company that makes lead-acid battery cases. And all of the dirt and sand they collect from washing bottles is pressed with ash to make bricks that decorate the factory floor. Then machines crush the bottles into flakes. Bagged flakes are then loaded onto trucks and delivered to another part of the factory. Here, they are crushed again and passed over a sieve shaker, a machine that sorts the flakes by size making sure they're no larger than 14 millimeters. Smaller particles falling to the shaker's bottom are used again to make PET pellets. With the flakes still aren't 100% separated, after a quick rinse, machines transfer them into a float tank. Here, the PET will sink, and other plastics can be skimmed off the top. They are then washed 10 times to remove any remaining dirt and glue.
Nothing is wasted in this. That water is again used.
The plastic is rinsed one final time, leaving behind clear flakes, which are dried and loaded into these sacks. Now, it's time to turn them into fiber. And PET is uniquely suited for this purpose. It has long chains of molecules that hold tightly together, creating lightweight, flexible, and strong materials. The length of those molecular chains determines whether the plastic is used for things like bottles, packaging, or textiles. Chemically, PET and polyester are the same thing. Making fibers starts by melting the plastic flakes with colored pigments, a technique known as dope dyeing. The combined goop is then pushed through a spinneret, a metal plate with hundreds of small holes that can be adjusted for thickness.
When it melts and comes out, it comes in the colored form. We don't use a single drop of water, we don't use energy for our coloring process.
Tree-Ringa currently makes 200 different colors of fiber. As they exit, the filaments cool and dry. After every use, the plates are cleaned using high-frequency sound waves, which create microscopic bubbles that collapse and remove anything stuck to the spinneret. The fibers are then stretched using a series of rollers which deposit them into these large buckets. Shutting down and restarting these machines is energy intensive and expensive, so they have to run nonstop throughout the day.
And we have to stop, and it takes a long time for us to reboot again.
Workers weigh the drums and bring them into this area called the draw line. Here, 60 to 70 barrels are simultaneously routed through a series of eyelets, pulling them into parallel strips. Polyester tends to hold static electricity, so the fibers are dipped in a starch-based lubricant to avoid sticking together. Another series of rollers makes them up to 4 times longer to stretch the state. This machine prints the fibers in a wavy pattern and making it easier to combine with other textiles like cotton. The finished fibers travel to the top of this platform where they are cut down to a manageable size.
Took that long for him to say something.
Finally, they are compressed, baled, and shipped to another company for further processing.
Oh my God. Did they Google it?
As a Virgo host, I always try to think about when I get together with friends and family and miss that trip. And I try to do that. It's been a rewarding business decision.
So you have you
Okay. So guys, the reason why I was sharing this with you guys is that there is a way to see good things out of the stuff. Oh, why am I having? Okay, well, dismiss. The Tony, it's not working. Hello, can you guys hear us?
Yes.
Okay, Cherry people, nice to see
Yes,
you
please.
guys. Okay, yeah. So I was somewhat Prince, you guys came late. But anyway, it's nice to see you guys. So what I was saying is that The reason why we said find things around you, right? We said find things around you is because we wanted you to see that everything around us can be waste or can be something valuable. Am I making sense?
Right. No, go ahead.
No, here.
What happened?
Just talk. Explain the assignment because they were.
There was an assignment.
Why is recycling good? Anthony.
Oh, there was an assignment.
So I'm actually, why are we playing this?
Mommy just said finding things was not easy. And I was trying to explain to them the importance of recycling.
So I was asking, why are we showing this? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
So basically, they did not attempt to do the project, right?
They did. But in their conversation,
challenges.
yes.
Was finding okay.
Yeah.
So I think the initial when we started the project, it was for you to take what is around you to build the bridge, right? So the initial thing was that look for boxes, look for what is around you. So we were trying to use recycle, something that was there, that was not being used, to use it to do to build your bridge. So one of the things that we used was the cardboard. And I believe that some people in Ghana use a plywood and things that was close to them or that was within in their area, right? So we are saying all this because somebody asked the question or said something about not able to get the required things that they need to build the bridge. But it's a thing that we can see every day. Every day we see cardboard around. Every day we see bottled water around. Every day we see it's everyday thing. So whatever is there is what we use to build the bridge. That is why it was so important that you come to tell us the material that you use to build the bridge, right? The material has to be good enough, or you have to build your bridge in a good way that the car can travel on. So that is why we were showing the recycle thing. You have something. That's why we were showing the recycle, like how recycle is good. And the videos that we watch about the used clothes, the Broliwe wood that we have over there, right? How they are trashing it or they are disposing it off, and a company coming back to take the disposable things that, according to the video, you should see them around the sea, getting them, collecting them, and also reusing what is there to make different fabric. The other video we saw how bottled water, how even pure water. Yeah.
Is that in pure water? That is in pure water.
No, they have the sachet, the one.
It's sachet water, not pure water.
No, we call it pure water. How pure water, the plastics from the pure water can be used as what? Clothes, right? Not the fabric, not the pure water itself, the plastic itself, but they add components to it to make materials for clothes, which I believe that it is in the market already, right? By this time, yeah. And I believe the the sports people, those people that play soccer, that are some of the materials that they use, and also for their tennis shoes and stuff. That are some of the things that they use. Any contribution?
Yeah. What I just wanted to add to can you all hear me? Oh, okay. Yeah. So the main idea of the project, which is the main idea of the project for building that bridge, we wanted something that we're gonna build using materials around us. Okay, we didn't want to expend a lot of money in getting materials. So the best way is to look inwards and use materials around us. Okay, when you want to start a business, okay, it's usually good to start your business using things that are not gonna add cost to your startup. Okay, so we looked around. In building our bridge, we decided that we're gonna make use of cardboards. Okay, and those cardboards had to be very strong. Okay, like some of the bridges that were built here, you know, they had to reinforce it with some type of wood. Okay, so reusing materials, right, is one of the biggest things that we can do now. Okay, we all, you know, we all buy so many finished products. Those finished products, we need to learn how to reuse it. So that was the idea behind, you know, using cardboards to make our bridge. And based on what I've seen on the WhatsApp page, a lot of people, I mean, a lot of you guys, especially the team in Ghana, a lot of you completed that project using either cardboard or some plywood, which is very impressive. Okay, I've seen some videos that, I mean, it was mind blowing to see those things that you guys did. Also, the US team, I don't know whether I should use the word struggle or I should use what? They have struggled to get the bridge. In fact, I can't go over that bridge. if you drive over that bridge, you better have your wheel ready. So is it what? Is it cars fault? How is it car? What do you mean? Is it different from the ones the Ghana team had?
That's what our cars do. They go like this. Then they.
It shouldn't.
Yeah, it shouldn't, but it does.
Look at the bridge that you built.
Look at the car path. If you put it in a straight line, it goes.
No, it is not the car path.
No, but
the bridge that you built.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, we were supposed to the car field.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Should we have made a bridge a curve so the car would have gone perfectly?
no. I think we need to correct this during our summer project. This thing should work because
Yeah,
if
the car would work. Bridge works perfectly.
no, I don't agree to that.
I agree with that. That's enough for me.
Huh?
Restart our whole bridge.
Well, we may have to end up doing that.
You might have to restart the car because the car's.
No, look at what the Ghana people built and the car went.
Did you see what the Ghana team
Yeah, I
did?
bet if you shift over the car from ours.
Yeah. So wait.
To the Ghana cars, it's gonna work. It's gonna fail
Now you
too.
have to restart.
Oh,
Okay, so
Hey, your man know you are here, right?
Yeah.
Where are you going? Huh? Your mom downstairs.
Where is he going?
I don't know. He's going to put his back downstairs.
Huh?
See that?
David, can you go with him to know where he's going?
You have the mother's number.
he said he doesn't feel
Yeah, don't buy you here.
He said he doesn't feel like being here.
Yeah.
So why did he go?
I mean, something like this.
Can you show one of the
One of the Ghana.
yeah.
That's Ghana.
Okay.
Just a rough
Let's see what the Ghana people did. Not compare the big United States of America.
from it.
Yeah.
This is so this side they will cut some
Right.
When you cut this, you remove this piece. You can insert. See this piece. The
You call it hard. You call it hard. Good.
These are the video stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to change. I don't even know why today. What is
our next project?
No, our next project is to wrap up the bridge.
Yeah.
And then we will do our celebration or end of semester or session
On
31st.
31st. So
Everybody get their certificate for engineering, the bridge.
where is he?
Oh,
Then you have to go to the bathroom
And he put his bag where?
downstairs.
You know, we use laptops over here, right?
Nope.
No, we don't use laptop here.
Okay, don't let it. Yeah, I guess.
okay. So
Do we have to start over a bridge?
No,
no.
we're going to correct the issue.
There's
And because
no issue.
there's no issue. So what is the problem there? The car.
Why is it not playing?
Hey, you see?
Problem is the car.
So
It's not even that steep. It just won't go up.
So-
Go sideways for no reason.
then
See exactly what the fuck it is.
then let's fix the car to go over the bridge.
How?
Don't
fix the car.
Yeah.
I feel like we got a Hot Wheels that would work.
Then let's fix the car because the car.
Robot, like I
No,
said.
but the car came in a box.
Okay, so if we can
I wanna
see my
see-
screen.
Yeah, let's see one of the videos of.
And this is the stiff one, the same stiff one that you guys do.
Yeah,
Can you? Yeah, let's play one of those.
I'm trying to find a video for it. Hold up.
Because maybe it's the weather. The United States weather does not allow the car to go over that bridge.
Hold up. Let me see.
So then we have to fix the car. Right?
This is what Trump is saying.
Yeah, it's
This is exactly what Trump has been saying. You guys, you make things outside the United States, and then you bring it to here.
I
Can you
actually
see?
don't know the type of
Okay, now you have to go to Ghana and go and import this here.
one.
Yes.
Yeah, this is another one.
Yeah.
This is suspension brakes,
Yeah,
right?
it's right.
As you can see, this is the we. I see the guys. And we come here.
Yeah,
you can- as
let
you
the
can
car
see,
go over it. We have a
this one
that they can keep this for next year.
now.
I'm looking.
And then again, I was like,
Whoa.
So we have agreed that the car now
No, in the US.
in the US.
In the US. Ghana is not the capital.
I'm gonna look for some videos.
Yeah, I saw, at least I saw it.
saw some that it just went on it. Even the bridge that Christopher team built,
Okay, so
sometimes
this
they go over it, right?
Okay, look at this one.
Okay, so this is
Yeah.
one.
I like this one.
This is from Praise Takrady team.
They did this
Yeah,
and the car went over it.
we are about to find out. Hold on. Oh,
Is it Presby?
yeah, Praise. Who else?
Yeah.
Let me see.
But I don't see Sylvester in the picture.
This Sylvester. This is Nigeria.
They are not looking for they are looking for a car going over it.
Yes, this is
Why did they put yes white?
Okay, there's a video here.
No, that's not the one.
No, this one somebody is using remote control. Remote controlling.
These cars have two races. Oh, yeah, that's not okay.
Look, it's on the bridge now. But how did they get on the bridge?
I see it on the
No,
road.
it's not this one. I know I saw one that
I saw one that the car went over and over.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
kind
these
of-
cars have the intelligence of a lobotomized.
We are not talking about.
Oh,
We are not talking about
let me go.
the horse. The
Oh,
horse can
I
go
know,
over the bridge.
Mr. Achu.
The horse can go over the bridge.
Century controller.
Okay, I think we have something there. Here.
Thank you. Please.
shit.
You see, the
I
United
really
States.
want the US.
Is the car acts up your books?
Look, you see? Look. Look.
They're controlling.
They're controlling it. Look. Look. Look.
This is the way it's stopping everything.
Yeah. No, look. Yeah.
Oh, they are controlling.
Keep on singing it over and over again.
No, they are not controlling it.
Tell me why I went backwards. Tell me why it's like.
I went backwards. Please don't come back. You see? Oh, they're controlling it. Somebody is using their phone to control. So,
That is, see, that
Okay,
is.
so that's why it's moving and stopping.
The goal is to have opposite versions. We have to go. Yeah, hopefully.
Maybe we are supposed to control that.
you see, it's going straight. Yeah. You see,
It requires a white line to track.
you see, they're controlling it. They're controlling it. Yeah.
Okay.
No, only how every single time you say
You
that.
can control it.
I did it while controlling. Let's see.
Yeah, controlling it work.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Quickly, you know why you are sneezing? Because of the video game. You are allergic to it. It's as soon as you stop playing the video game, you will see that everything will go. So, okay.
I think.
Okay, so let's
see.
no. we said all what we said was the car to go over the bridge, right? So if you control it, fine. So you have to program the car to use the controller to go over it, right? So you should be able to, because there's an obstacle over there that says the word, follow the black line.
Hey, so okay, I was looking for the bridge. Oh, okay, right here.
So this is who?
This is Chevy.
What type of bridge?
Hey, mind your business.
That's like a 90-degree angle to go up.
Yeah, that
It might be a little steep, just a tiny bit steep.
no, that is a whole.
Just a tiny bit steep, yeah.
This is a. In the future, we can't see.
Oh, what happened?
Click off.
They had to have slowed down the speed or something.
Correct.
Like they coded
This is your project. You can program it any way you want it.
So I
I
think
don't know why you guys
I
want to
think this
fight
is what we
me.
are going to do today.
Because you made it seem like there's only one way to do it.
No, I didn't.
You didn't say anything about
No, we said let the car go over.
Yeah. I
Yes,
just
so-
said build it and then let's test it out.
So you can use the
Test it.
okay. So right now we have the bridge over here. We're going to use today.
Okay, so guys,
Here's how I see it right now. You're telling us to build a campfire. What we're doing is we're striking flint together. What you think we could do is take out a flamethrower and start a campfire by igniting it. That's what you want us to do.
where's the oh, so guys, we've seen some of you guys, your work. I think that if I want to be honest, our leaders, when you have any updates, put it in the centralized group, right? Because you guys text me on the side and I'm looking for them and I can't even find. Forgive me, but we've seen great stuff. Agona one is good. What's it called? Prince sent his own. I even forgot about Prince own. Prince and David team, they send their own. Takradik, we've seen yours. Like, you guys have done a great job. And the people that I'm very amazed, I want to be honest, is Kwame Danso. You just came back from vacation, right? And you've done a great job. Guys, let's all give them some thumbs up. Yeah, good job, Kwame Danso team. For let's just clap for them for really stepping in and not resting and pushing through. Raphael, thanks for leading. And was it Fazia? Munina, God bless you. Good job for really leading this initiative and to help your other team members to continue from there. Okay, good job. Because I really, my idea. And Takrady too, I know you guys had a lot of setbacks, but Mr. Our DJ Bako, Takrady, good job also for pushing through, because I know, say, many times the venue is not available, but we thank you for your leadership and your commitment for these kids. Really, thank you guys. And today is Mr. Yaya's birthday from Ejura. I don't know whether he's on here, whether Ejura is on. Ejura, you guys here? So please, if you are on the children's WhatsApp group, please send a happy birthday to Mr. Yaya Prof for us, okay? Even Kwame Danso, he's on your chat, on your WhatsApp group, and also our leaders in the STEAM group. Please just give him a happy birthday from all of us. Mr. Yaya has really been very tremendous in the establishment of the STEAM program, okay? If it wasn't for him and his team, there won't be any STEAM program. They have pushed through to help us to get to where we are. So don't take his presence and his leadership lightly. Mr. Yaya is what took us to Kwame Danso. Okay, so send him a happy birthday and pray for him and his family. Okay, so Prince, you have anything to say? Ade. Until now, no, guys, get back. If you need the link, let me send the link to you for your assignment. If you haven't done your PowerPoint, please try and fix it. Today and next week is to wrap up our break and our presentation. Naima, you want to present anything? Yeah, anything that you want to present to show your classmates. Yeah, so it's okay. You can come and finish. Yeah. Yeah. So Naima is going to present his show us what she has done with her presentation. Okay. This is just a way to guide you when you are submitting your own. And then on the 31st of May, we will do our closing for the Embark project. So those who finish up were part of the project, submitted your presentation, whether in group or individual, you will get your certificate of what completion. Okay, are we good? Because guess what, when you are applying for when you're applying for scholarship or any other thing, these are some of the stuff that you can show that you've been working on. Are we good?
Yeah.
No, I'm not mad at you. But I'm asking why are we calling trash here? My high school. Okay, let me go to classroom and get this info.
I'm trying to download the MBOT thing.
Okay. Make block. It's called Make Block.
You only really want to do that.
Okay, so Kwame Danso, I'm giving you your link. Excuse me. So Kwame Danso, check the WhatsApp group. If somebody's not in the WhatsApp group from Kwame Danso, please give it to them, okay? Let me go to what is it called? Paul. I don't know whether you have it or not. KB people, I just found out that it was raining and you guys showed up. That is good job, okay? Good job. Good job.
But I'm here to it's raining.
Yeah, my idea. You know, it tells us that you really want us to keep pushing, okay? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, so with that being said, let me make sure but you're on Google Team, right? Yeah, okay, wait. Where's your all-round place? I was bored.
Naima is sharing now. Right?
Yeah. So guys, Naima was sharing her work. This is the presentation I was telling you guys about, that when we get this, I will be able to now give you your certification for completion. Remember, I told you guys, doing the bridge is great. During one of the videos, Obika said, Onim, what type of bridge that is. Okay, that is not good. And I know, sir, it was just recording and you probably had a lot on your mind. I want you to understand that building a bridge is great, but the key factors of why we wanted you to build a bridge and also work in groups, right, is because in the workplace, even in your school, your teachers work together, right, to help you guys. Every environment require community, require group, require unity. And I know that many of you would have loved to work by yourself, but it doesn't work like that in the workforce or even in businesses and all that stuff. We need one another to make things work out, okay? And that is why we did it in groups. Group work is not, nobody will tell you group work is easy because people come from different environment, different view, different expertise and all that stuff. And some people get frustrated, angry. There will be sometimes your team members will not even show up to work. They will go on leave, sick leave, travel, all those stuff. You know, these are everyday issues that your mom and your dad and the grown-ups in your life, they face all the time. And that is why we did the group work, okay? That is one. Two, communication. How you work with people is very, very important. Just because the person's idea doesn't make sense does not mean you have to dismiss them. The ladies, Kwame Danso, Ejura, Frante, like Chebi, Takrade, the girls, the ladies, the boys, encourage the girls to take leadership, to participate, to lead. Do you guys hear me? I know that sometimes, Agona too, I know that sometimes the boys want to take the lead because, oh, tech. Everybody's welcome in technology. Everybody's welcome in tech. Everybody's welcome in the science industry. Everybody's welcome in the, what's it called? Let me check something. Everybody is welcome in the science, in the technology, in the engineering, in the science, math, or arts. Everybody is welcome. There is nothing like a female job and there's nothing like a male job. Yes, there are some jobs that require more strength, that you see more males doing it. But that doesn't mean that you, the female, if you want to do it, you are disqualified. If you have what it takes, go for it. And so I want our leaders, please, when we are working on projects, allow the female child to lead. Give them that space. Even if they keep giving you excuse, don't allow them to give you that excuse, because we need them to understand that their place is also in the workforce. Are we making sense? Are we good? Okay, thank you. And so with that being said,
Yes.
awesome. Naima, it's over to you. And I hope that you got the lessons in this. We all get it. Okay, so Naima, yeah. What do you don't want to be seen?
How should I introduce this?
So this is Naima's MBOT presentation, the bridge, okay? The bridge presentation.
Okay. I'm from Maryland and I'm Team USA for the Steam Exchange Bridge project.
You have to talk a little bit louder so they can hear you. Like when you were teaching, remember?
I was? Oh yeah. So I'm from Maryland and this is my project for the bridge.
You can sit here.
This is our team. Our team is Team Victory. Aryan is the leader. I was the assistant leader if he wasn't here.
Where is Arian then? Who is Arian? But we don't see him in the video.
He's right here. Right here.
Oh, we see him over there.
And then we have Rama, Jim, Amira, who is temporary because she's usually not here. David, O, and Ezekiel. Introduction. We are building a bridge to demonstrate how food gets transferred around the world. We use the M-bot as transportation and a tangerine to use as the food being transported. In order for the food to be transferred, there needs to be a smooth road so the vehicle can move. In our project, we'll make the road smooth so the robot will be able to pass. And these are the types of bridges. The one that we did was the truss bridge right here.
They said they built, what type of bridge did they build?
Truss.
Truss. Okay, thank you.
We are building a truss bridge because a truss bridge is one of the most stable bridges, which is an advantage to help the robot cross the bridge successfully. These are the materials that we use. We use cardboard tape, regular glue. We didn't really use the regular glue that much because when we got the hot glue gun, it was much more useful, so we kind of stopped using that. And then we had popsicle sticks and a measuring app because we didn't have a ruler. Hot glue, bottles, and Canton scissors. So we use the bottle to give the bridge stability, and then we use scissors to cut out the pieces so that we can have the size that we want. We use regular glue to paste small parts together, but then we later just removed the whole thing because the hot glue was just better. And then we mainly just use the hot glue for everything. And then cardboard, we use it as the base of our bridge so the robot can cross. We use popsicle sticks to use the triangular parts of the bridge. We also use it to make the sides of the bridge later. It originally was on the sides they were popsicle sticks, no cardboard, but then we changed it because popsicle sticks looks nicer. And then we used a measuring app because we weren't provided with a ruler, and we needed a tool to measure for measuring so we can get the right length, width, and height of the bridge. And then we used the black tape to get a track for the robot, and we use spray paint to make sure the robot can cross better. This is a step-by-step process. First, we started with the base of the bridge. We made it out of cardboard. To make the triangular parts, we used the popsicle sticks. We added popsicle stick to the top to make it more sturdy. We finished the triangle parts on each side to make it look like a truss bridge. In order to insert the popsicles onto the cardboard, we first dug out a hole using the tip of the scissors. Then we would stick the popsicle stick into the hole, and we would cut it like a 45-degree angle and apply hot glue around it. The triangles are slanted on the ends, and the triangles are wide in the middle. We added a ramp to our bridge so the robot can climb up to the bridge. There are also supports made out of the cans to make the bridge sturdy. These are located under the bridge. We also made sure that both ramps had roughly the same length and width as well. These ramps are smooth so the robot can cross the bridge easier. After all of this, we tested it and by putting a line of black tape on the bridge to see if the bridge would hold the robot and the robot would be able to cross through. One challenge that we had to face was the start part of the ramp. The ramp had a small crack in between it, which was a problem because the robot would not be able to cross it safely. To fix this issue, we glued a small piece of cardboard in between the crack. The second challenge we had was the first ramp was too steep for the robot to go on. To fix this, we extended the ramp and raised the bridge. We also added a soda can under, so the ramp can be sturdy. The third challenge we faced was the robot kept getting stuck on the bridge. This was because of the hot glue stuck on the sides of the bridge. We also had an issue trying to make the bridge look nice. Before the sides of the bridge were cardboard, but then we switched it to popsicle sticks instead, just to make it more nicer. And this is the picture. This is the picture of the crack in the middle. And this is our team testing it. And this was before testing it. And this is when we added the popsicle sticks on the sides and we painted the base of the bridge. This project made me feel a little upset because I felt like giving up since our team was small and nothing was working right. In the end, I felt proud about the work my team did because it ended up working out. In the last few weeks, we only had 2 members, including me. Before that, we had more members. We gathered supplies by drinking soda cans, cutting cups, and borrowing supplies from EBI. We didn't really divide tasks while we were building the bridge. If someone had an idea, we would try it out on the bridge. Other times, we would help each other glue pieces together. It was me and Aryan leading the team. When Aryan wasn't there, I would take charge for the team. And this is our team working. And that's it.
Good job, baby. Okay, good job. Good job. What happened? I said baby.
Oh.
Why would I call you David? That would be a huge insult to you. As beautiful as you are. Okay, you can hear that.
So, yeah, she did a very good job.
Hey.
Sit down.
Are you going? Wow.
Look at you see, your own people. So she did a good job. And she told you about the problems that she faced. That is good. How people hands were cut off. How the things that she went through or the team went through before the bridge, before they were able to complete the bridge, right? And these are real life scenarios that happen. Like when you are building a project or when you are doing a project, there's time that you feel like you are the only one working. Things happen. People get sick. People decide to leave the project. By the end of the day, you don't stop till the project is over. So good job with what has been done. Good job, Naima. The bridge has been completed. Any questions? Do you have any questions for him? Okay, for her, sorry. Any questions? Any questions? David said the bridge was very nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I know Christopher is happy that it's Christopher your team, right? Oh. Huh? Yeah, that is for the Ember. That is your Ember. So if who else? Who else? She has represented her team very well. Okay, it can be an add-on later. It can be an add-on. So, hey Prince, any question?
Guys at the back, be respectful, please.
So now the issue is for us to put the robot together, the car together to go over the bridge. We have to code the car. The bridge, the first stage of the assignment has been completed. The second stage, during the second stage, people in America said they found a problem. The problem is not their bridge, but the problem is the car. And we have 3 out of the 4 teams that we have here said the same thing, that the issue is not the bridge, the issue is the car. So we have completed that stage. Now we have to go and talk about how to put the car together to be able to go over the bridge. So that is where we have to start from. So Miss Letitia is putting the link to how to program the bridge. We tested the car. The car runs too fast. It looks like he robbed a bank or something. They're trying to run away from somebody. What's wrong with this?
Don't start.
We are online. You are putting China to Ghana.
Don't start.
All right. One thing I noticed just looking through the menu on the bridge is that there are three pre-programmed codes there. Okay. So yes, the US team has been complaining that the robot was moving too fast, and that is why it couldn't get over the bridge. So what we need to do is to code the way we want the robot to move, how fast we want it to move, right? So that is our next task to complete. Okay. So I would advise that we go to the manual to understand how to code the robot. Okay. So the pre-programmed code that are there, I don't think it's suitable for the bridge that we've built. Okay. And that is why we see sometimes the robot is able to cross the bridge. Sometimes it just wants to go right or left. Okay. So yeah, let's work on developing our own code for our own robot.
We froze. Is it charging?
So just so you know, this is not this is nothing different from Scratch, okay? This is Scratch, what's it called? Yeah, it's the same back end. There's
Using Python instead of JavaScript.
there is no difference. It's the same block. Finish, please. Can I finish? Can I? Will you allow me to finish what I have to say?
Apps.
There is no difference when it comes to the block code, okay? So I don't want you to feel intimidated. Am I good? I don't want you to feel intimidated. So when you get here, I shared the link with you guys on the chat. Let me add the same let me add a link again. If let me know if you are in there. There is nothing this Scratch. It's the same block coding. Okay.
Yeah. Naima is coming to get us ready.
Yeah. What is it called? Agree. Okay. Okay. So here we are. There is sprites and there's background. I had a little issue here. I'm coming. Share. Okay. Where is StreamYard again? Okay. Okay, I think we are good now. Okay, so now I'm back here. I might have to so devices, it asks for whether you want to connect, but let's click add and let's see what device we are going to see. So what we have going on is the MBOT2, right? That is what every center should have, okay? MBOT2. But Ejura should have this one also. And I think Takoradi, you guys have one of this also. And so depending on which one you are working with, you can decide on that. So we will select this one. And then we can even start it that is our main device. Okay, so now that we have we have added our device, which is the MBOT, we're going to delete this one, remove that, yes, delete. Right here, devices, add.
Is it MBOT2?
Yes, please. Okay. So now that we have this, the next thing is let me see if we can be able to connect with the Bluetooth. Let's see again. I doubt it, but let's try. Can I?
You disconnected? Yeah, I can disconnect for you.
Okay, let me plug it in here. So guys, I'm gonna go on my computer and connect, okay? Because whatchamacallit, the computer that we are using right now, I'm not able to do much with it. Hold on, okay? I'm coming. If anybody has been able to do it and they want to share their screen, let me know. But I'm gonna get on my laptop since the EBI office computer is not really helping. Hold up, let me save this. Let me close all my extract because it's taking a little wait. Okay. Okay, so now I'm here. Next. Let me go to Teams. Okay. Kweku, you say you are in, right? Okay, good. Is anybody else in? Let me stop sharing here. Okay. Let me come here. Sorry, guys. And then. Okay, so with that being that I have moved from this EBI computer to now this. So as you can tell, I have connected the MBOT to my computer, right? You see? Are we good? Oh, why does the sound keep doing that? What the heck is going on today? Hello? Can you guys hear me? I am so sorry. I don't know why we having some technical.
Yes,
Okay, so I was saying that as you can tell, I have plugged in my MBOT to my laptop. If you can see, my laptop is down here. If you see, my laptop is here and I have connected. So what you are seeing is my laptop and the MBOT, okay? Are we good? Team USA paying attention? Okay, so now, why is it giving me, hold up. Where's the, I'm coming, I'm gonna change it, hold up. Why is, okay, sorry about that.
Do you know that they have four blocks on here? For I equals.
I'm not falling for your tricks.
No, this is an actual block. Like, they have four.
Leave me alone. You're trying to trick me. No, I don't know. Okay, so you can see my screen, right? So when you click over here, it will ask you to connect. Can you see the connect? Oh God. Why is it asking? This thing is pissing me off. Okay, as you can see now, it's asking, I have connected. So you can see from my screen, it's whatever is available that is connected here, right? So I select it and I click connect. Okay, so now we have it connected. If it's disconnected, you see it right here, okay? So out of here, name, or you can label it, title it, whatever you want. Okay, so anybody has a question or comment on this? Yeah, I should not program this.
They can't drive straight.
Well, we have to program it, they can drive straight. Okay, so now that we have that, when you come here to examples of programs, okay? And I don't want you to heavily rely on this for the sake of time, right? You will see different demos that the system has. Line follow, what's it called? Remote control, color line follow, all those things here. So I'm gonna click on this. And when you see CN, it means Chinese, right? Are we good? And then EN is English. So don't go and click the China one and tell me that, oh my God, I don't get it. You will not get it. So right here, we're gonna select that. Okay. And it will pre-upload whatever for now. Okay. So as you can see, this is the code for the follow line. But before anything, when you are able to connect, one of the things that I want you to do, oh, what happened? Our system, okay, connect again. Click on settings, right? You can set up your Wi-Fi. If there's a Wi-Fi in your school, you can set it up here. So that, but you have to know the Wi-Fi name and the Wi-Fi password for it to work. Are we good? And then you can check for the firmware update. So for this, just select that, and then this is a firmware version, and then you just select updates and see if it has to be updated. So before you even start anything, make sure that your robot or your device is up to date. And I want to say that the MBOT is very strong. Don't get me wrong, but let's be gentle with it, okay? And also, it's a computer system. One of the stuff about computer, it doesn't like dirt, okay? The dust can also clog things inside. So please avoid it. Avoid placing it in a very, I'll say, dusty areas and whatnot. When class is done, if you can put it in a bag or put it in the box so that it doesn't collect too much dust inside, that would be very, very awesome. Otherwise, all the systems here is just gonna build up dirt. Okay, to know Muria, Mompake, so that it will not accumulate too much dirt inside. Okay.
Okay, madam. Okay, madam.
Okay, I don't even know what's going on. Guys, I need you guys to do a thank you note for Miss what is no, Rosanna. The lady, the other lady. Roxanne. Yeah, Roxanne. I already did Roxanne. Oh, okay. You did that. It was Andrea or Rosanna?
I think Andrea and Roxanne in the same way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you want to break, you want to or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'll replace it. And I have a pen. People, what's the thing?
How does she have the for them?
Okay.
The thing that you ask. You give them the wrong perception that, oh, just put it over their way. Why not when you put it low? I sometimes, right? Oh. Look, we need this. You know, and when you get this is one we go this side. And the other one, then the tire will just be spinning. But this side, so they will lift the car, they will lift it up. Hey, this guy runs so fast. I think I'm going to do a rotary or something.
It was never here.
He said, move forward. You have to speak to him. Oh, you want? Oh, you the remote.
Are you scoring?
No. Move forward.
Yeah. So we need Miss Andrea and Roxana. Can you spell
what? Is it the name of the card?
Yeah, where they want. How can I help you?
Is it the name of the card, Andrea and Rosata?
Where's the who have my marker? Hey, this thing takes forever like that.
You brought it here and you left it. Christopher, thank you. Just say thank you to Christopher.
Thank you, Christopher. Don't be like him, okay?
Is it working?
No, it's dry.
Then how did she use it? African.
I'm reviving it.
No, but you had one that was working, right? Oh no, I think it was revived. Just take the paper and write it for them.
The one is the blue, where's the purple, where's the green, where's the? What's the purple? You didn't say that, okay, madam.
How long has from rain?
That's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah. They go to know it, don't you?
That's how I got.
That's how I got. Are they still the same?
She's looking for something to.
My pen works.
So we put up a marker in this. I don't know. It should work. Right?
Oh, it's not going to be safe.
It's not safe. Come in, put you. Put you say come in,
Oh, it's done. Arian, can you continue for me over there?
It's nice for vacation. Oh,
Go to your spell and see.
What is like? What am I supposed to eat?
Okay, eat one. So mine.
Hello.
Yeah.
Madam, please. I want to ask some.
Sleep right.
What's that? Oh, we go together with me.
It's kind of working. It's kind of working.
It's okay. Okay, so with that being said, now that is back, right? So what does it say? When the button A is pressed, right? Stop other script in Sprite. And they say what? Encoder model M1 and EM1 rotate at what? 0% power. And it gives you all this stuff. And then it says that what? When B button is pressed, you also stop other scripts in Sprite. Set base power to what? 30. ROX. Let me make sure I got it right. Sorry, guys, I'm coming.
Oh, wait.
What is that? Password for what?
I think this is me. Wait,
Okay.
for meet, for meeting. Just go and meet them.
You have the
Oh. What's the password?
password. You know how to spell password.
That's what I said.
Password 123. So spell password.
P is right here.
Somehow this thing is not really good. Okay. 1, 2,
1, 2, 3. And then that's just nice to do.
Different again. Password is a password.
So Roxana is ROXANNA. Okay. Are we good?
ROX. ANNA.
Yeah, ROX. What are we looking
You
at?
wrote it.
No.
Oh, how come you say
I know. Did you get a marker?
The trading room?
Yeah. There's markers all over. You see it. Bless you, dear.
Hey, quick, are you okay?
Very good.
You don't know. Yes, I come. You don't know. You don't know. You just want to. That be see. Quick,
It seems like go through this life.
go to the bathroom and
Okay.
blow your nose and wash your face.
Okay, so guys, with that being said, this is the baseline, right? And it's still connect. Okay, so don't forget to connect to MBOT again. Ariane, please, can you stop distracting my class? Okay, so I want us to review this code and find out the speed for the MBOT, okay? Don't listen to Uncle Tony. He's a bad influence.
You're going to fix the speed.
Hmm.
You need to fix the speed. Let it just go.
So you see, it says base power to 30. Do you see here? Base power to 30. We're going to change it to, let's say, 20 and see where it goes from there. Why 10? Okay,
10.
everybody, 10 or 20?
Change to 10.
10 or 20? 10 or
10.
20? Guys,
10.
put it in the chat.
Really will not do anything. You start slow and you go high. You don't just. The thing is that you start from 10.
Why 10? Okay, Uncle Tony failed, so we will do 10. Okay, so with the base power at 10, we are going to load our.
And you have to test it right away.
Oh, what happened to the stuff? What? Where's my Sprite? Ariane.
I was not expecting it to be that loud, in my defense.
What happened to
I don't even know what is going on today.
Oh, it's so mean to me.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys, sorry, okay. My screen is giving me issues.
What kind of change? What happening the whole box? Let me bring the whole box.
No, I actually need the. I can do it for you. What's the That's what Hey, David and Esther. Okay, I'll. This is one of the wait. That's all.
Yeah. That is the same thing that you should calculate. You know. No, you read it right here.
I wrote it down. Oh, okay. Let's try again. Okay. Sorry about that. Thank you. Dear. That's perfect. Do mine for me. Okay, it's connected. We are gonna get it. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Okay. And we are going to change 8 to 30. 10. Uncle Tony said 10. And so when that is done, the next thing is upload. Okay. Let's connect again. I don't know what day. And now let's upload. Okay. We put it in 10. Let's upload the code. Okay, so now that the code has been uploaded, we are going to test it out. Are we good? We are testing now to see if it's going to follow the line and at what speed. Are we good, guys?
Yes.
Okay, so if you are following, please also do your stuff. If you are following, please also make sure you test it out. Mind you, everything is programmable, okay? If it's not working, you find a solution from that. So okay, so let me come here. Let me stop sharing my screen. Stop sharing. Over here. Okay. Over here, right? If you can see my screen. Yeah. Okay. Let me remove my background. Okay. So you see right here. You see the screen? Okay. So when you turn on, okay, so let's say we turn on and off. On and off. Okay. It's now on. And you see the screen right here. Okay. The button on the side, you clicked it. You click on the button. The screen comes on. You use, okay, dear. You use the joystick to change things around, to move or control your MBOT. Okay. So now the next thing is you say switch program. You see that? Switch program. So you have to label every one of your programs when you upload. Okay, sorry. Okay, so when whatever you program is going to be uploaded here, okay? So make sure that when you are labeling or titling your programming, your coding, it has a name that you can remember. Are we good? Okay. So now it says switch program. So you select that and it gives you different programs that are already in the system, right? So we're gonna keep scrolling down to find the one that we need. We see KP, no ENKP line follow. We're gonna assume that is the one that we just did, okay? So I'm gonna click select on that. So now that it has been selected, okay, I'm gonna, where's the yeah, let's try. You want to make sure I can follow the line.
Oh, no, bring one. Bring the.
Okay, so guess what? You see the speed is very slow. Do you guys see the speed?
Which one did you?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. In the past, if it was you see that it will be moving faster, right? But now it's not moving that fast. Can you see now? Because okay, we reduce it from 30 to 10. Okay. Okay, so let's see.
Okay.
So now you see how it's very slow to move. It's not rushing. Let me see.
Yeah.
Madam, please bring it down. We can see.
Oh, you can see. See, and it turned around. Okay.
That was scary.
No, this neighbor did something.
They can see, guys.
No, it didn't do anything. Did you do something?
No.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay, let me change it so that this one. No, painful, everyone. Okay.
You can see.
They couldn't. I was looking. This one was looking. Oh, what happened?
Madam.
Yeah.
What is our input from where the remote is? Like, we can see the bar.
Can you take your background so we can see your stuff?
Okay, madam.
Uh-huh.
Okay, madam, please, I'm coming.
Okay.
No, 15. No, that is how it is. You start slow because by the time that you move from one end, no.
Now.
Uh-huh.
Please, yeah, no.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the wire.
On it, but there's no programming here.
Okay, did you?
No.
Okay. Okay, so right after, right? I don't like the way my big belly is showing on the screen. Let me. Okay. I beg. Don't start with me. Do not.
Yes, madam. I don't like the way my big belly is showing on the screen.
Okay, so right here, right? During the programming, if you guys paid attention, this is A, that is B. These buttons, right? It's like when you are playing video games.
Well, you think they are David or yeah?
This is, let me pause.
There's a stop. Which one is A? Which one is B? That's what you have to say.
So this is B.
The play.
The play is B. Let me come back here.
Please silent. Hello.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Please,
Hold on. He's going to show you the game so that we will. Yeah, hold on.
Okay, you see, if you guys paid attention, there are labels. There are labels. Let me make it.
Okay.
There are labels on your MBOT, okay? Right here, you see B. You see
yes,
B
please.
here. And right there, you see A, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. Now let's go back to our coding. Okay.
But madam,
Uh-huh.
please, I mean, when I on it, nothing shows on the screen, like the emboss screen.
Did you press this one, the side button? There's a side button to go home.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, awesome. So whenever in doubt, either reset it or press the side button to take you back home, okay?
Okay, madam.
Yeah, I'm coming. Okay, so now we are going back to the code. Remember, we reduced it to 10. It was 30, and we reduced it to 10. Now we're going to change it back to 15. The 30 was very fast. The 15 might be a little bit better, okay? So let's go back to the,
Because now they
You don't know where it is.
Madam.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on, hold on. Please let the code come in, then let's see.
I mean, I haven't connected yet. Like,
where is your computer?
Yeah.
Okay, where's your computer? Where's your wires?
Connect it to it and let's follow.
Here's the wire.
Okay, good. Thank you, dear.
Yeah, connect it. Follow that before we start.
Yes, madam.
Okay.
We're connected.
And David, set up that one, okay, please. Oh, he said.
Hey. What did I say?
We should stop.
Because you were
it.
Okay, awesome. So it's now your computer is connected to what? The MBOT. Are we making sense? Are we making sense?
I just inserted it.
Okay. Now that you just insert it, right? Open the MBOT, the MakeBlock platform.
Okay,
MakeBlock, okay, so I put it in the chat, the link. Let me do it again. It's okay. Same.
Okay, madam, I'm there.
Okay.
MakeBlock, I said block.
Okay.
What next?
Okay, so now that you are in the MakeBlock, your MBOT is connected, right?
Everybody there.
Everybody is there. When you get there, you will see the SciPy, right? That is not what we are working with. This is the SciPy. The whatever is on top. So this is the SciPy, right? But what I want you to understand is that to really work with this SciPy by itself, you need to buy another SciPy. So we are not dealing with that. We're gonna just delete that, okay? Delete the SciPy from there. That is not the device that we are working with. Now you're going to select and look for the MBOT 2 or the MBOT Neo. They are all the same. MBOT Neo or MBOT 2, they are all the same, okay? And then you can click OK. And make sure you please, I'm showing you this doesn't mean go and unplug it anytime. I beg you. Okay, so now as you can see, I'm plugging it in to connect to my computer. Okay, and right here it says connect. You see the connect on your screen. What you can see my can you see my screen, guys? Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so as you can see right here, right? We are going to look for our device and connect it. It says what? USB serial, because it is connected with USB. Are we good?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Don't. Yeah, thank you. Though. Okay, so connect. Are we good? Give me thumbs up if you got what I just did.
Madam.
Uh-huh.
Please, we can only see block 5. The M bot 5.
M-bot 5.
Yes, please.
There is no such thing as M-bot 5.
I mean
It's
block
M-bot
5.
2.
There's no 5. What are you seeing 5 from? No, the teacher, go back. Go back and make sure that they click the right thing.
Okay.
So, Need, do you see?
Madam, struggling on how to
So, go back to where.
Okay, so I'm going to disconnect, right? Click on add device. Add device at the device section. Add. And then click add. Then you will see M-bot 2 or M-bot Neo. M-bot 2 or M-bot Neo. I was saying that okay. Sorry guys. I was saying that Takoradi and Ejura should have the regular M-bot. That was the first one that they made. And so if you have that and you want to program it, you can click on that, okay? Okay.
Okay. So, do you find it? Raphael?
Sir,
do you see it?
Please, no. Still struggling.
Refresh it.
And how to maintain it?
Yeah. And let me send you the code to download it, okay? To download the Make Block on your computer, okay? Let me send you.
Get a charger. Sure. I'll get a charger. That's not have a computer. You know what it means. That's bad. It means that you know how to plug in a computer.
Okay, guys, let me share my screen and then I'll send you this. For those that are having issues. Oh, okay. So over here, so download the Make Block on your computer, okay? Where you don't need internet, okay? Where you don't need internet for building, okay? Download it. This is the link I just shared with you. Ezekiel, how are you doing? Are you okay, Ezekiel? Okay. Okay, Francis here. Okay, good. So to, what am I call it? To get that, let me share my screen, okay? Let me share my screen right here. To get this one, I'm gonna share my screen so you understand. I gave you the link so that you can download. So when you get on the page, let me share this instead. You scroll down, okay? And it says what? MBlock 5. Download it. Download this one right here. It will be on your computer, okay? So it's going to be on your computer. Download that one. And so when you have that download, it's just like having Scratch download on your computer, okay? So when there's no internet, you can still be able to work with it.
You can also download your files.
I'm not gonna pay you any money. You did that.
I'm telling you something useful here, actually. You can download them, and that way you can export them and have other people working on them at the same time.
I don't believe you. Because I feel like you've been trying to play with my mind.
No, that's actually what you can do.
Okay. I will just. But you can tell I'm stressed out and you're trying to play with my mind.
You change the speed.
We are about to change the speed. Okay, so you can download, what did I say? You can download the MBot, right? So I'm gonna go back, as you can see right here. Let's go back, and I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and then I'm gonna share my Make Block, the one that I have downloaded on my computer, okay? Because I know that many of you are going to rely on that one. So I'm going to share my entire screen.
Oh wait, no, here, size. No, you're telling me. Let me show you. No,
Okay, so as you can tell from here, right, I'm sharing what is on my computer. This is not on the internet. This is on the computer, on my computer, okay? Just so you get it, okay? And you see the sprite right here that you can change later, right? And we see the MBot 2. You can always add more devices as you are programming those devices. Are we good?
Yes.
Okay, so now we are going to connect, okay? Click on connect.
We need to save it.
It should look like this.
You can even save them on your computer, guys. So okay, guys, now connect.
Okay.
You see that it's connected, right?
We need email to save.
You need an, if you want to save it on their server.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you want to say, you can over here. Make sure you label it. Let's say EBI line follow, right? Okay, we have it like that, and then we can save, and you can save it. I'm not gonna log in right now. No.
Well, that's what you're thinking.
Oh, okay. Okay, so when you click on the file here, it says save as, right? Are we good? So you can always save it here and whatnot. Are we good? Okay, so now we have that as EBI line follow. And our system is connected because we can see it here. If you want to set up your Wi-Fi and all those things, guys, you can set up your Wi-Fi. You have to have the Wi-Fi name, and then you have to have the Wi-Fi password, and it will work for you, okay? And then you can have set up a host name, and it says we're gonna call it EBI. This is just to customize it. Okay. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Okay, so now, just for the sake of time, we're gonna just look for an example and then keep it going. So, okay, here.
What is here?
I don't want them to. I clicked on something. I'll show them. Okay. So, guys, This is our base code, right? For the line follow. Are we good? This is the base code for the line follow. And we have lost our MBOT again, so we're gonna connect it again. Always make sure you are checking that your system is connected. Are we good? Okay. And so right here, you see the name here says line follow. We're gonna change the name to EBI line follow. Okay. So that when they go here, they will see what they have worked on.
EBI land code. Go ahead.
Anyway, as I was busy working, as a very hardworking person, I got distracted. So
Don't worry, you get that.
now that we have that, we see that our base power is at 30. Okay, like every model, guys, my technologists or technicians, and please calm down. Nicole. Nicole. Okay. Every model, the base power. Can you see the base power? Raphael, are you following? Kwame Danso, Chebi people, Frante, Ejura, Sakurade. Are you guys following? Okay. So the base power, we are going to move it to 20 just to see how it will be, okay? So now that we have the base power to 20,
The name that you
okay. And now we're gonna do upload code, okay? Upload code.
Well, how do you change the name again?
Up there on the top part.
On the top part.
Yeah.
So you can still change the name and do upload code.
Yes.
Yep, you can change it as much as you want.
The one.
Okay. So now that we have done the upload code, we're gonna test it out, okay? We're gonna test it out. And the system says that the programming, it says when A is pressed, right? Nothing happens. But when B is pressed, okay, then the base power becomes what? 20. Are we good? So I'm gonna press B right here. B. This is B. Okay.
What is B? The play or stop?
It's labeled B here. Okay, so I'm gonna press it to see how fast our MBOT is going to be, okay? From the wheels, from these wheels right here. So you see that it's more faster than what when we put it at 10, okay? Now we can change it to, we're gonna change it back to 30 and then see. Now, after I change it to 30, okay? After changing it to 30, the next thing is what? Always, when you make any changes, don't forget to what? Upload, okay? Are we good? Okay. Anytime you make a change and you want to test it out, don't forget to upload. Okay. So now we are going to, why is my video not working now? Hey, Jesus. Oh, she did it.
Oh, you lied to me. Hit the play and see.
Okay.
No, look. You see how he's moving.
Okay. So we're gonna press our B or play, right? You see how fast it is now? When we put it the base power to 30. Are we good? So
No, I'm not talking about you.
okay. So now we're gonna go back again to our code and then change it to 15. And then to see, now that 15 is done, let's upload the code again. And then press play. Now you see that it is much more slower. Why is my video also not working? Okay, so now let's test it out on our bridge, okay? I'm coming.
I think we have to look at this one is just the case.
Okay, so this is 15.
I think he came back. It's not the brain.
Oh, it turned around. So when it turn around.
You do have low stacks, that one. Oh. I mean, you should see my stacks.
It'd be so funny. We don't love it.
It's not the brain, right? Look. No, it will come. It will come. Come to me.
It's so
What
funny.
was
So
that?
it's good.
Yeah, okay. So with that being said, are you guys talking here?
All right, let's try the other bridge.
Naima, okay, bring this, help Naima.
Hey, where's the other one?
What does it matter?
Huh? Yeah, but you don't come on. Actually, technically, I got both of this.
I have to name it
I was
before.
talking about some sort of about no way passion make sense. And then somebody like randomly it's 600 put it back into my name. That's how the line is more than that. Yeah, so if I got that, it's
No, go in and complete your part. Look at the way you guys.
It's more than it should be but not even on closing.
Look at the way you guys have left it for Christopher to do all the way.
Okay, no, actually, you've done most of it. Actually, you can stop doing all of this. You can continue.
Now I'm trying to make Christopher to do all the way.
We did the wheels.
That's the
Sure,
reason.
together on that one. Oh. No, this one.
Do you want me to turn this off?
No. Yeah, there's no little bit. Yes, it's I can find screwdrivers in my mess.
Are you sure about that?
No, is it on the line? Is the thing on the line? So
You can find the screws by yourself. She hasn't done anything. So how would you know they were locked? I didn't say that. Reports. I they were never locked. Stay away. If they're on the ground, you dropped all of them. I saw you drop them. How would I drop them? When you were over here, and you take this up, you dropped all of them on the. I didn't even pick that. Yep, then you don't have. What's the whole point?
is it working?
I'm gonna take it. What am I supposed to do? Oh.
Is it battery? No.
Let me see something here. I'll need to cover that. Okay, we have a little bit issue, so we're gonna
This is a different one. Where is
yeah.
it?
Yeah. So guys, that one is with it's right here. This is Naima's own. So what just happened? This has been programmed. It's working, right? I'm gonna upload the same code, the same programming language, or the same code in here to see what will happen. Okay. So let's start again. And one thing also is that when you are having issues, you can always reset your system. Okay. So over here it says restart, right? So let's try and restart it and see.
No, no, it wasn't. Your baby did not do that.
Okay. And let me see settings, resets. Okay. So we reset everything. So you see, it has its own stuff, nothing else anymore. Okay. So now let's go back again. Now we're going to upload. Let me connect. I'm going to connect Naime's stuff. Connect right here. And then upload our code.
Which is called EDI line follow.
Yes.
Okay.
Now we can unplug it and then let's see.
It's late. Oh.
Yeah, it'll work.
Oh, it'll work.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
No, it's only one wheel that is moving.
Only one wheel?
And I know both were moving before. No, that's not the problem. It was moving before.
That is weird. Okay. Right here. And then over here, this.
So that we can load the program.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna see that one.
Anybody have any question from Ghana?
Right.
Anyone want to share their screen, what they have been able to do? Okay. Let's try it. I don't even know. Hold up.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Please, yeah, good enough. Is it there already or you made more that?
Huh? Okay, so you see this coding right here. Let's even take all this out. Okay, we're gonna start from scratch. Over here, these are all your programs. Okay, you have audio, you have LED. What is LED? This is the LED. Okay, it's also the same thing as display. Okay. Are we good? You have the motion sensing. Okay, so there is what? Events right here. You can see my screen. There is events. There is control, operation, variables, my block. So as you have been programmed with the Scratch, it's the same thing. Are we good? So over here,
Yes, madam.
if you change this from the what's it called, the sci-fi, and you make it the MBOT, right? We are selecting the MBOT right now, and we click OK. And we're going to even delete this one. Yes, delete. So now you see how it has given you the programming information or the settings for okay, so you got that. And now when you click connect, okay, good. Label it, get a label so it doesn't get confused. Okay. And now I'm going to connect my USB-C over here. You see now it's showing. If it's not, if you want to use Wi-Fi, you need to set up the Wi-Fi. Okay. If you want to use the Wi-Fi, you need to set the Wi-Fi. If not, then you have to click with, you have to do it with wired. Okay. So now connect. And when you connect, your system is here. Now we will now start with events. Click on events, right? And it's asking you in the events, when it says when SciPy starts, what do you do? Okay, so you move it here. Are we good? Yeah.
The rain is too bad.
Okay, you guys should go home next week, okay? I will do a video and send it to you guys, okay?
Yeah, on the WhatsApp so that we can follow up.
Yeah, I will. I will send a video. Bye.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam.
Good job, guys. All the best.
Baker? Baker?